everyone, and welcome back to Ladies First Podcast. I'm so happy to see all of you guys again. And joining with me today is a very, very special person. She is a person who does it all: a makeup artist, a singer, a model, and a content creator. And of course, if you scroll through like Instagram Reels and YouTube or somewhere, you definitely must have seen her. So, drum roll, please, as I welcome Neaha Ranasinghe. Hi, Neha.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming for the podcast.
I love that you have your own podcast. This is so cool.
Thanks a lot. And before we get into the podcast and all, into it,
Yeah.
I'll ask you a very interesting question. So you built such a fun and confident page, like in an online presence. So did you always feel this confident in camera? Was this always there?
I feel like honestly, maybe it won't be as relatable to a lot of people, but I've always wanted to do this. I feel like since I was really small, I would set up like the camera and be like, hey guys, what should I'm gonna do now? I'm gonna do cover. When the cup song was a thing from Pitch Perfect?
Yes.
I got my friend over to like, all right, we're gonna do a cover of the cup song. And we're like, let me tell you a little bit about myself. Here's a dance break and some crazy stuff like that. I was literally, I don't know, I was labeled the drama queen. So I think I've just naturally been comfortable around camera. I love it. But I've been comfortable around it. Yeah.
So you're also like confident in staying in the camera presence and all, right? That's there.
Yes, because I really like it. I like everything to do with cameras. As in like I like makeup, I like acting, I like dancing, I like singing, and all these things are things I view through a screen that was obviously recorded. I love film, I love all these things. So to be in that industry and like to be the one behind it also, I've loved it. I like the behind the scenes as well. I everything that involves shooting and around cameras, shooting as in like with cameras. Don't cut that and get something else. Shooting with cameras, I've always loved it, like the behind the Okay, sorry, back to square one.
Okay. Yes, we'll go for the other
let me
question.
just say I love it. That's all.
Okay, so your content is always so enjoyable and
Thank
so much full of
you.
personality.
Aw.
And are you naturally an outgoing person? Or do you also have a quiet side that people don't often see?
I would say it's a bit of both. At first, I was really, really just outgoing, and I love people. I love interacting with people and hanging out with people, and I love just being around people. I think all the things that I do involve meeting people and being around people, and I love it because my personality. I talk, I rant, I like to crack jokes, I like to interact with people, but at the same time, I do really love time to myself, downtime, because all the things I do dabble in, like I said before, makeup, content creating, singing, whatever, modeling and all that, tends to really demand a lot of social energy. And when I started doing more, the more I do need more downtime to myself. And at first it was a chore. Like I needed it. I used to burn myself out till I really needed it. And then it's just like, oh, I have to like do this. Like I don't have energy. But now I've learned to kind of balance it where I really like that like downtime with myself and maybe like one or two people maximum, or just with my family and just watching a TV show, just in bed watching. Like there would be days that I would just like stay the whole day, like, just watching TV shows. I'm privileged to be able to do that,
Great.
And I love both. I really love both.
That's
Yeah.
great to hear. Also, let's talk about something very important, trending right now. Ceylon bad. Let's talk about it. Tell me, how
Okay.
did it come to place? How were you part of that song and all?
Okay, right. Okay, so I've worked with Eric before on songs, couple of songs, and I started working with them actually as a makeup artist first. Till I started working with them on songs. So Eric just actually, how this happens is he'll just randomly text me on a random day, like, hey, there's a new song. Are you down to like, are you free today? And I'm just like, okay, like, you free to come over and record? And I'm just like, oh yeah, sure. And then we like, usually he writes the lyrics. He writes the lyrics, but he's always open to like hearing my suggestion, I guess. I don't have many because I really love the lyrics he writes. Okay, and then he gets me on board to sing, and then we go through singing it over and over couple of times till I find my own voice with it, because there's a way he imagines it and he has great ideas on how to do it. And then it just, yeah, it's like that. And we record it, and then we get into making like little TikToks with it, because they're really like content
It
based,
blows up,
they're
yeah.
influencers, yeah. And then to see how people feel about it. And he writes so many songs, and I just get the opportunity to be part of these songs. And it's really cool. And then a music video is planned, like out of nowhere. Like, they are amazing, like Eric and Manisha. They're on the clock, they plan all these things, and they're just like, okay, you need to be in this. I'm like, oh, okay, okay. And then I opt to always like do the makeup because I love doing the makeup as well. And yeah, the music video happens and it's a song. Yeah.
That's really nice to hear. And can you tell us about like how did you get into content creation? How did that happen?
Also, Eric and Manisha.
Oh, wow.
So I started working with them as a makeup artist for their series Operation Lanka. It's on YouTube. And that was like one of the first series they did is about zombies. And I was the makeup artist for that shoot. That took a couple of days. And I started working with them. And when I started working with them, I got really close to them, where they'd invite me to their skits, different little skits they have, and like the reels and TikToks they make. And then they really felt I had like something for content creating. They loved my personality. They said, your personality can really blossom in that field. And I didn't disagree. But I never knew how to do these things. Honestly, all like, I have to give them all the appreciation and like respect, because
All the props, yeah.
Yes, all the props, because they literally took me, like brought me to their place like one day a week, and helped me with ideas and to shoot it, exactly how to shoot it, how to edit these things, how to post, what times to post, and all different things. And they collaborated with me on my thing, so I would actually have like exposure, and then help me get my own ideas till I came up with my own ideas too. And honestly, yeah, they really kickstarted it for me.
Great.
Yeah.
And can you do you realize that sometimes it's really hard also to get into like content creation also? Sometimes, like, do you think it's quite a hard thing, and how we put videos and how people give the feedback? What do you think about like the hate comments and all these kind of things that is surrounding?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so first time I was speaking specifically about hate comments. First time I started getting hate comments, it really did get to me, because I did take everything personally. But I started learning to love them, because if you are gonna grow, you're definitely gonna get hate comments. That is like, without a doubt, that's part of the package. And that means you're doing something right, because you have to kind of be pissing off somebody low key. Not that you should be pissing off people, but low key to your work, to like mean your work is kind of controversial. It means that it's worth talking about, worth looking into, so I would say like getting into content creation, for people getting into content creation, you don't need to think about pissing off somebody. No, I think you should just be authentically you, and that's what ends up becoming the talk. What people decide to talk about, whether they disagree or not. Because when you try to like just be perfect all the time, you're doing it like for people to just be happy with you, but that's not going to get you places. The most like defining different characters you see in content creation are strong personalities that people have opinions about, right? But they're very authentically them. I think you have to be authentically you, and you should definitely expect hate comments. Definitely. I miss them sometimes.
Thanks for being frank with that.
Yeah.
So you're not just a content creator, you also you're a makeup artist, and you're a singer and a model. So which of these do you feel most connected to? And if you had to pick one of those to do, what would it be?
Okay, so I don't know, I can't say that I feel most connected to one of them. I feel like they're all just parts of me. I started out with makeup though. because I love art. I love art and creation. The base of all this is art and creation, okay? And I love art and creation. And these are all different like fragments of it, you know, different parts of that. But I started out with makeup, and I think that has a special place in my heart, because that's just my like thing. That's how I started putting art into like bringing into reality, you know, and being able to play around. But if I had to choose one, I would, it's really hard, but I would choose content creation, because I think I can be all of them within content creation. I can create my own makeup looks and put that out there.
All included
Yes,
in it.
I can model certain things. I know it wouldn't, it's not exactly modeling industry, but it would be like I can still be all these things, and I can still put that out there with content creation. It gives me like a wider scope. But don't make me choose. That's so evil. I want all of them. Can't I just have all of them?
I know it's a bit complicated, but then
You're making me
it's just-
cry
yeah.
from my upper lip. That's just sweat.
anyways, Neha, can you remember the very first video that you ever shot?
You know? Let's go back. Let's take it back. 'Cause
Way back.
Way back. The first video I ever shot is not here in Sri Lanka. It's in Dubai. It's with my friend. I was like, I think 10 years old. No, younger than 10. And my very first best friend in Dubai, her name is Hannah. I brought her over. She was staying over at my place. We opened up YouTube camera on her YouTube account. Yes, the quality was horrible. There was glitching everywhere. And then we were just like, okay, like I mentioned before, let's do the cup song cover. And that was the first one. It got like, I think 2 views.
Oh,
It was amazing. In my heart, I was just like, 2 people watched us? That's crazy. And then I went on to talk about myself and all these things. Nobody cared about that, but I cared about it. It was really cool. That was my first ever video. It's on YouTube, but I will not tell anyone where to find that.
but like, look now, you're doing really well.
Bro, I never thought about that. Like, honestly, only after I started content creating and got into the journey of it, did I have this moment with when I was hanging out with Erica and Manisha, where we looked back and I realized my first ever video created was way back then, and it was already in my roots. Like, creating content, like becoming, I wanted to be a YouTuber, like a blogger, you know, because I always saw those like makeup artists and beauty bloggers, and I wanted to be them, the ones who sing, not just one. I've always feared being just one, because I don't know, feel like you and I, like we're created with so many parts to us. You're not just one person. There's so much.
Exactly,
I mean, you are
yeah.
one person.
I
With
understand.
multiple
I get
personalities.
It.
You're
I get
bipolar.
It. I get it. What you're saying.
You're one person, but there's so much to you. Like, you know,
There's a lot
so-
of things for you. Yeah.
yeah, so
going
I
around,
couldn't
yeah.
be one. And the camera gives me opportunity to do all of that, you know? Yeah.
Great. So we'll do a small rapid fire round.
Ooh, scary.
A quick one.
Okay.
So, Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
Glam makeup or natural look?
Natural look.
Singing or creating content?
Look, I sing in the shower. I'm going to say singing because I'm not going to stop singing. Singing. I can't do that. You're mean. I don't like that. No, continue. I got
Night
this.
owl or early bird?
Early bird. Oh my God. Like night
What? Really?
Night out is amazing, but look, my day is significantly better if I can wake up in the morning and feel like I've already won. Like if I can push myself to like go to the gym or get a workout or wake up, wash and like do something productive. It doesn't have to be gym or whatever. That's what I do now or trying to do. But do something productive, I feel like my day is significantly better. I am early bird now. Used to be night out.
And one thing you can't live without.
One thing, an object.
Anything. It can be anyone. It can be someone.
Are you fishing for a certain answer?
I don't know.
One thing I can't live without. Obviously, now that you mentioned it has to be like it can be a person. I'd be shallow to choose an object.
Anything is
It's like that
okay.
video with like Kim Kardashian choosing some like an object and like some like Selena was choosing her family. Girl, no, you guys try to make me Kim K. No. I will have to say family. I have to say my family. You know, I'll miss them. I'll really miss them. I'll miss having my younger brother get me water when I'm in bed. Yeah, when my legs don't work anymore, I just need to like, I'm lazy. Can you just get that for me? Yeah, I need my family.
So content creation doesn't like, even though I know there's a lot of things to do in that, it always doesn't look fun because how much effort you put into it. So what has been like the most challenging in your journey so far?
I would say staying consistent with your work, because as easy as it looks, you have to always give like 100% energy and even more, because on the camera it doesn't translate the same way. Like the energy I'm giving now and you see in person, it has to be like times 5 or something on camera for you to feel really like drawn in, you know. And I think it takes energy, a lot of energy, and to consistently do that, to keep planning and come up with new fresh concepts, you know, and try to be original, you know, being original. And you know, and the thing is there's editing time, you know, when you edit and all this, it's a whole process, and it's amazing. I love all of it, but staying consistent is hard. And props to all the content creators who are consistent. When I worked with Erica Mash and they started helping me on, they did this thing where we shot bulk. One day we'll shoot like 7 videos so that I can post consistently afterwards and take a break and then come up with ideas and bulk shoot. They still do that. And I do that sometimes too, but it takes something out of you, girl. Damn.
We're so tired at the end of the
It
day.
is because but you know what? It's staying consistent that has been my biggest
I
challenge.
think consistency is important.
It's
right?
so
Yeah.
important. You have to, because your engagement and everything depends on it too, you know? Yeah.
Great. And the final question. One we always ask these guests, like from all the guests who comes, we ask this kind of inspiring question because we want your advice also
Okay.
for the people who's watching. There are so many people who want to start creating like content but feel shy or scared. How will they look in the online presence? Like, what advice would you give to someone who wants to start but is like afraid to put themselves out there?
I think being a content creator, a true like content creator, you have to love what you're doing, because it's gonna take everything in you. Okay, because you have your life and everything about you is gonna be behind on screen always. So if you're someone who's shy, you have to find in you to be okay to do this. Like you might be shy, but be completely authentic about who you are. That, oh, I'm a shy person, and your content is going to be about the fact that it's got to be relatable to you, like things that is true to you. Like, yes, you're shy, don't need to hide that in camera, you can be shy. But because the moment you start to try to be someone else on camera, it's just like you'll get somewhere, you just won't get to your dream of where you want to be as a content creator. And that's where it gets taxing, actually, where it gets really hard to make content, because it's not you, it doesn't come naturally to you. It has to be you, who you are. Like, so if content creator, you can see it when you meet some people, whether they're shy or not. If this person is someone who you think would be a great content creator, or like, you know, great personality to be on screen, you can tell it. There's just some people who have that in them.
Naturally, it comes, yeah.
It has to be something that you're okay to show. If you're shy or if you're scared, don't be shy to show that. Be true, you're shy, okay, but be like real about who you are on the camera, because authenticity matters at the end of the day, and that's what will get like viewers or people like hooked to you. They'll see what's real, and then they'll be like, oh, I relate, you know, because there are shy people out there and they love your shy content, you know. So I guess you just have to be really who you are and own that.
Great. That was really good advice.
Thank you. Will I see you start some content soon?
Let's see.
I mean, you are doing content. Right.
Yes, this is also part of content.
Yes. Which is.
Anyways, Neha, it was a lovely conversation.
Oh, it was lovely.
Thank you
for me
so
too.
much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And really inspiring, your journey.
Thank
Makeup
you.
artist, and you're content creation, and you're a model.
Yes.
And then there's a lot of things going around your life, which is
Yeah.
amazing for everyone who's watching. she is like doing all in all. She's a beauty queen.
Oh my god. I did not force her to say that. Just saying. I didn't.
Thank you so much for coming,
Thank you for
Neha.
having me.
And
I loved it.
yes, all the best in everything that you do in the future.
You too.
And I will see you guys in another interesting video with another interesting guest. Bye.